5 mistakes that people do in the sovereign space. Today from Marbella, beautiful sunset, and I'm gonna show you around, and at the same time start with mistake number 1, which is not being in the right circle. For example, Marbella is a strategic place, like other places in the world, like Dubai, you have Singapore. Mistake number 1 in the sovereignty space, when you want to pay 0% taxes, when you want multiple residencies, you want multiple citizenships, it's by hanging around with people that pay taxes and just have one passport, one citizenship. So that's a problem. When you are surrounded by multimillionaires, when you are surrounded by people who live in Spain and legally pay 0% taxes because they know how to do that, well, it's much easier. Because in a dinner with them, they will share with you the secrets on how to do it. And basically, this is just a shortcut, a game changer. Which leads me to mistake number 2, speed, taking too long. In the beginning, when I was not as wealthy, which, I mean, I'm still a white belt compared to the people that I'm meeting here, brackets, but I mean, right now I can afford having lawyers, I can afford having multiple companies, I can afford having holdings, having trusts, having multiple citizenships, even by investment. But the beginning, I was so focused on saving money at any cost, even if it cost me my time. That's a huge red flag, because you don't have time. Time is the most valuable asset you have. And these processes sometimes take years, and they are already delayed. So you don't want to delay extra days, extra months, something that it's just a decision. You want to pay 0% taxes? Yes. What I need to do? This, then do it. Oh, but what if I go to this country? What if I go to this other country? What if I go? Make decision faster. Come on. You know, get the information that you need. What are the KPIs? Make it like a business. What are the KPIs that you need in place for you to pull the trigger? Okay, I want to have multiple bank accounts for my business. Then cool. Does an LLC solve that? Yes, then do an LLC. Where? The United States? Cool, fantastic. Does an LTD do that? No. An LLP do that in the UK? Yes, then boom, LLP. Or, oh, I want to stay in my country but have funds in another country, my first offshore bank account. Can I do it in Dubai? Yeah, you can have a free zone company with a bank account in Dubai without having to live there. There are ways. So, what's the KPI that you need solved? And just fine, there are instruments for everything, absolutely everything. The fact that you don't know that they exist doesn't mean that they do not exist. So the fastest way to solve that is by getting in touch with somebody who knows all these techniques, who knows all these loopholes, and then can guide you in the right direction. So speed, for example, if I went back, I would have taken my first consultation with a specialist on these topics much faster, much faster, because he in 1 hour solved like 10 question marks and puzzle pieces that didn't connect. He did it in 1 hour, and boom, I went from Spain to Cyprus. Boom, done. From super high taxes to under 3% in taxes in Cyprus. So speed, get in the table with people that know these things, number 1. Number 2, just do the move. When you have the right information, the right KPIs, just do the move. Okay, mistake number 3 that I see here, not starting with the first moves, like wanting, oh, when I have $150,000, when I have $200,000, I will buy a citizenship. Come on, stop. Start with a residency. Start with something cheaper, much faster. Okay, if you don't have the funds, go with whatever it is the first step you can do out of your current matrix. So if you know that in 10 years you will not want to be paying taxes to Australia, just start today with whatever you can do. Okay, the first move, even if it's something that I can get an ITIN and I can start my credit score in the United States because I want to have access to funding, I want to have access to the best credit cards in the world because I know I want to travel. So what's best than traveling for free in business class? Luxury stays. What do I need for that? An ITIN, because I'm not a US citizen. Cool, what else do I need to do? I need to go to Miami. You don't need a fancy trip to Miami. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a penthouse if that's not the money that you have. You want to go to Miami to open the bank accounts, get the credit score, credit score running, start accumulating longevity in the credit space in the US. And boom, 1 year later, you have tons of points, you have great credit score, you can access amazing financial products in the US, while you can still be paying taxes in Australia. But it doesn't matter that you need to go all in, just do one first step. What's the cost of that? A trip to Miami, and the cost of the ATN, which is under $1,000, and that's something else. Number 4, okay, another mistake is wanting to do everything on your own, which is tied to the speed thing and to the knowledge thing that we talked about, the consultant. But god damn it, what's the point of I need to learn how to file my own LLC because it's cheaper? Fuck it, just like have somebody do it for you. The ITN, oh yeah, I can do the ITN for free. Yes, you can, but what's your time worth? By the way, this gym is amazing. It's a great spot if you are in Marbella. The Padel Gym Club. They made it huge. It's amazing. Great spot to train. Great people to meet here, networking. So that's another tip for you. So you don't want to do things the cheap way. Again, speed. And if you're a wealthy individual, you know that speed is valuable. If you want a team that works with the speed and with quality, book a call with the link down below, because we understand you. And we want more people that want things with speed. Not the cheapest, not, oh, just tell me and I will spend 10 hours researching how to do this and I will do it. Come on. Like, you have better things to do, like run a business, grow a company, and then use this money to get speed, okay? So that's another one. You don't want to learn the details on how to do all the steps. You just need to know, boom, how to implement it. It's like a company. You don't need to do the social media and the sales and this and that. You hire the right people that are gonna do it for you. You just need to know what KPIs they need to hit, and if they are going in the wrong direction, hey, this is not what I should be expecting. So that's it. You need to know that information, then let the team execute. And number 5, the last mistake I see in this space is staying too much time in the same spot. Being with your wife in a town, just there, chilling. Your setup 10 years ago might be fantastic back then, but is it now? Are you up to date? Are you traveling? Are you expanding your mind? Are you seeing if you really want to grow, let's say in Turkey, you want to go to Serbia, you want to go to Mexico, to Paraguay, to Brazil? You need to know these places. You need to feel the energies. You need to know what's in there. And the only way to do that is not by researching on Google, how is life in Brazil? How is life in Paraguay? How is life? Going there in person, meet the people, meet the top level guys, and then understand, okay, is it the place that I want to set myself in? Like Marbella, is it a place for you or not? Come here, see if this is for you or not. How many months per year? Have multiple bases. I mean, we are talking about this all the time in the channel. Residencies and citizenships and banking, but what's the point of opening a bank in a country that you haven't been, that looks everything great in paper, but sometimes it's this bullshit detector that you only can perceive that when you are in that specific country. So maybe Panama banks are fantastic, or maybe Cayman Island banks for some people. Is it for you? There are too many choices. You want to use and implement the ones that are good for you. All right? So this is it from today. Miquel Gironès from Marbella. Be extraordinary. Okay, solve these 5 mistakes. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna put it over here and continue this path on sovereignty, because you deserve a better life. And it is immoral to pay taxes. Immoral to pay taxes. Avoid them at all costs, legally. See you in the next one.